Hey there. So I want to share this verse with you today. 1 Timothy 5:8. It says, "But if anyone does not provide for his own, and especially for those of his household, he has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever." Now, I think if you really think about this, it may come as a shock because most of us feel like caring about our career or about making money or anything in that whole side of our life is off limits. Like that, if we look at those things or we care about those things, then we're loving money and we're turning our back against God, and we don't care about God if we're doing those things. But that's actually not true at all. He says here, if you do not provide for your own household, you've denied the faith. So he's saying this is a key part of our walk with God, is to provide for our household, is to be there for our wife, husband, our kids, even your own father and your mother. And I believe it was Matthew. Jesus is talking to the Pharisees, and he tells them that they're honoring him with their lips, but their hearts are far from him, because they're saying like something that I would give to my parents is Corban, devoted to God. And so because it's devoted to God, I can't give anything to you. So you're saying you don't have to honor your father and mother. You don't have to provide and help them in their time of need because now you're devoted to God. And so he said that's being a hypocrite. And so a lot of times we think that, no, we just got to give everything to God. Just everything goes to him. We have to not even think about our work, our career. We can't focus on that. All we need to do is God. We just need God alone. But God tells us to do other things. Like all through the Word, God talks about money. He speaks about these parts of our lives, about how we care for our family and for our loved ones, and even for poor people or for orphans and widows and anyone. But that's a key part of our life, is to show with our money, with our resources, our time, that we care about others. And if we don't have those things, and if we're only giving all of our time to God, and we have no resources and we have no time to give to our family or to our friends, like that's not what God wants for us, because that makes us very religious and very outwardly good looking, but we're also untouchable. Like everything we have is for God. We have nothing for people. And so we've done the first commandment, love your Lord your God with all your heart. In a way, it feels like we have, because we're giving all of our time to him. But in truth, we're giving all our time to him and ignoring the things that he actually told us to do, which is defeating the purpose. So, we need to give our lives to God. We need to follow him and to seek his face and to know what he wants us to do. But we need to understand that God calls us to other things, including in, this whole side of our life, and as far as our work, whether it's entrepreneurship or working for another company or whatever we might do. It's okay, and it's good to think about those things and to do it with excellence, and to do it as if we were doing it unto the Lord and not just to men. So I want you to think about that, and I want you to really consider what this verse says here, that if anyone does not provide for his own, and especially those of his household, he has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. Thanks.